Hello! This is my 10th and the last great mystery, and I would rank this as the number one in my list of interest and mysteries of the world. Your Meenamma grew up listening to stories of the legends of the Bermuda Triangle, which began hundreds of years ago, with many ships sinking or disappearing in that area. The legend continued through the 1940s with numerous unexplained plane crashes and disappearances, many of which remain unsolved mysteries till now. Numerous theories have been propounded to convince ourselves as to the reasons for the occurrence of these various tragedies, and as humans, we are to rationalize solutions to these problems. In true human nature, we have devised an abundance of possible answers to debunk the Bermuda Triangle mystery, leaving us overwhelmed with choices. The ocean has always been a mysterious place to humans, and when foul weather or poor navigation is involved, it can be a deadly place. This is true all over the world. There is no evidence that mysterious disappearances occur with any greater frequency in the Bermuda Triangle than in any other large, well-traveled area of the ocean. For decades, the Atlantic Ocean's fabled Bermuda Triangle has captured human imagination with unexplainable disappearances of ships, planes, and people. Some speculate that unknown and mysterious forces account for the unexplained disappearances, such as extraterrestrials capturing humans for study, the influence of the lost continent Atlantis, vortices that suck objects into other dimensions, and other whimsical ideas. Some explanations are more grounded in science, if not in evidence. These include oceanic flatulence and disruptions in geomagnetic lines of fluxes. Environmental considerations could explain many, if not most, of the disappearances. The majority of Atlantic tropical storm hurricanes pass through the Bermuda area, and in the days prior to improved weather forecasting, these dangerous storms claimed many ships. The US Navy and the US Coast Guard contend that there are no supernatural explanations for disasters at seas. Their experience suggests that the combined forces of nature and human fallibility outdo the most incredulous science fiction. Sometimes called the Devil's Triangle or the Hurricane Alley, the Bermuda Triangle is a region found in the western parts of the North Atlantic Ocean. The area of the Bermuda Triangle is heavily traveled by a large number of boats and planes, so many believe that it makes sense that a lot of accidents happen just by chance as opposed to less traveled areas. The Bermuda Triangle has been appearing in various forms of media in the pop culture for years, with most of these appearances being attributing elements of paranormal activity or fantasy to the things that occur in that area. There were several notable disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle, including Ellen Austin, the USS Cyclops, Flight 19, Connemara 4, and many more. Humans often have a habit of believing that they have more knowledge than they do. However, we know very little about our planet, and if we take a step back and look at the universe surrounding us, we know even less. When we talk about our planet, in fact, we know so little, it's truer that we focus on the oceans. A large part of our oceans is still unexplored, and who knows what kind of mysteries and secrets they hide. Still, one of the most well-known mystery is the Bermuda Triangle or the Devil's Triangle. The region is loosely defined as it's known as the place where several ships and planes have disappeared. Most sources, however, refuse to believe that it's a mystery. The name Bermuda Triangle was given by the region writer Vincent Gaddis in 1964. He came up with the phrase while writing for the men's pulp magazine. Still, he was not the only one that made this region famous, giving it international notoriety. Charles Berlitz was also there, a man whose family was behind extremely popular language learning courses. He was obsessed with the paranormal and believed that Atlantis was real and was connected to the Bermuda Triangle. He talked about his book, The Theory of the Bermuda Triangle, and it became a bestseller. Surreal explanations. Many people try to explain the mystery throughout the years. Other writers try to expand upon the idea that the region was connected to Atlantis. They believe that this mythical city could be found at the bottom of the ocean, and it used its legendary crystal energies to sink boats and aeroplanes. Other theories were even more interesting. One suggested that the Bermuda Triangle was a time portal, though no one could explain why a rift of the fabric of space-time appeared exactly at that spot. Others tried explaining it by involving extraterrestrials, but these theories were completely unconvincing. When it comes to Bermuda, even today, anything is possible. Naturally, some try to give a more realistic explanation, mostly dealing with geology. Scientists suggested that these airplanes and ships were destroyed by flammable methane gas. Pockets filled with this gas can be found near the bottom of the ocean in many places, which is a well-known fact. And these people suggest that an electric spark or a lighted ignited bubble of methane that came to the surface has caused the ships to sink. Still, this theory is not completely valid, since methane can be found all over the world and nowhere else did these type of accidents ever happen. This could be a valid explanation if we forget the fact that these pilots are trained to fly even without navigation. So the possibility of this happening is extremely small. There is an entire web page made by the Indian Navy dedicated to just debunking this idea. Many people do not believe that there is a mystery that should be explained. However, some journalists want to discover the origin of it at all, and they believe there is no mystery whatsoever. They claim that some people even went so far as to fabricate these tales to create a mystery. They claim that most researchers didn't investigate the disappearance properly, and a lot of reports contained old data which were false. They even analyzed the books that deal with paranormal aspects of the triangle and managed to find errors that would mean that a lot of mystery surrounding the story is made up by people. Still, we do not know the truth about this region for sure. While many believe a mystery is there are many, many more of those who believe that there is a logical explanation to the Bermuda mystery. We do not know if we'll ever learn the truth, but we do know that the Bermuda Triangle will continue to give us interesting stories and theories for years and years to come. Wading through the endless possibilities can often become more confusing. There are many theories out there that both support and contradict the many hypotheses about this triangle. Many explanations you might have heard involve magnetic poles, topography, or even the supernatural. Regardless of what you choose to believe, one thing is certain: getting lost in the Bermuda Triangle will always be one of those phenomenons widely debated beyond logic, beyond reasoning. If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Let us together take a long journey into yet another mystery that intrigues me. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference.